Hey, good day, everybody. This is Dennis Wilborn. It's Papa D. It's time for your daily dose of Proverbs. It is the 10th of the month, and therefore we're doing Proverbs number 10 today. Proverbs 10 continues on with just a rich. If this was an oil field, we would be finding gushers all over the place. That's how rich this particular Proverbs is. Solomon in his writing kind of shifts into kind of a different mode right now, and he gets more into a direct compare and contrast, comparing the wise with the foolish, the good with the evil. And so I'm basically titling today's session, how do you measure up? How do you measure up? And I'm just going to go through and read a few of these proverbs. They're amazing. Basically, Proverbs 10, a wise son brings joy to his father, but a foolish son grief to his mother. Lazy hands make a man poor, but diligent hands bring wealth. The wise in heart accept commands, but the chattering fools come to ruin. He who winks maliciously causes grief, and a chattering fool comes to ruin. That's the second time they mentioned the chattering fool. You probably know some people who are the chattering fools, the ones who basically just babble on and on and on and on and on, basically use lots of words, not to say very much. You need to pray for folks like that. It may be you. Sometimes it's me. My wife sometimes says, "Dennis, you talk too much." But, what can I say? Anyway, I just want to watch out for that. Hatred stirs up dissension, but love covers all wrong. The wages of the righteous bring them life, but the income of the wicked bring them punishment. Oh, wow, it keeps getting better. When words are many, sin is not absent, but he who holds his tongue is wise. The blessing of the Lord brings wealth, and he adds no trouble to it. A fool finds pleasure in evil conduct, but a man of understanding delights in wisdom. And then it finishes off the chapter with just some really great stuff. The mouth of the righteous brings forth wisdom, but a perverse tongue will be cut out. And perverse is one of those words you may not want to look up. You Google it, look it up in the dictionary to find out what perverse means. It'll basically make the meaning of this verse is so much more. And then lastly, the lips of the righteous know what is fitting, but the mouth of the wicked only what is perverse. There's that word again. So we had perverse, we had chattering fools. I'll let you guys look those up. I hope you're enjoying this journey through Proverbs. There's one Proverbs I left out because I sense that God wants me to put this out there, that there's somebody out there struggling with decisions either in the workplace or decision, and it goes along this line as a reminder, the man of integrity walks securely, but he who takes crooked paths will be found out. So you may be sitting there trying to make a decision about shortcutting a service or shortcutting something you provide a customer or your actual work, and God wants you to know that He knows about it, and the embarrassment that will come if it's found out if you shortcut it will be overwhelming and be devastating to both you and your family. So do the right thing. The man of integrity walks securely. So, hey, I'm going to wrap it up and say, hey, I hope you're enjoying these Proverbs. If you will, and they do touch your heart, send me a little note to say, hey, Dennis, that really made a difference in my life. And lastly, this wisdom, it can be applied by anybody, but it's really intended for the deeper understanding for Christ followers. And so this is a great time to just say, I need to find out more about becoming a Christ follower. So anyway, until next time, tomorrow, the 11th. And the 11th, it gets better than the 10th. And it's really awesome. This is Papa D signing off. God bless everybody. Love you a lot. Aloha.